Hello and welcome to my new studio. Well, actually, if you've been around for a while, this studio isn't that new to you. I live with my older brother, and he was generous enough to give me a studio space in his basement. And for a lot of personal reasons, I decided I wanted to kind of slowly move back into this space. One of those reasons being that there's a very real chance I will not be going to grad school this fall. For people who've been following along my journey, this is incredibly shocking, I know. And frankly, it still is for me too. I've been accepted to almost all of the schools I've applied to and waitlisted at too. And one of those waitlists, I'm actually waitlisted at number 1 for a fully funded program that was only accepting 1 applicant this year. And after hearing that, I know it's probably even more shocking. Like, what do you mean you got accepted into pretty much all of the programs you've applied to and you're not going to grad school? And unfortunately, it really boils down to finances. I come from a low-income family, and the only reason I was able to go for my undergraduate degree was because I qualified for a program called the 21st Century Scholar. For those of you unfamiliar with this program, it's a tuition waiver for people from low-income families who meet academic requirements. This number will sound insane to my friends and followers outside of the US, but I'm only graduating with $2,000 in student loan debt. For those of us within the States, that is an incredibly low number. With that in mind, even after the very generous financial aid and scholarships I've been given from these schools, I was crunching the numbers and I would still be going in a minimum of 60 to even 100K of debt. And I realized I just can't do that to myself. Even if I was able to get all unsubsidized loans, that would be a minimum $1,300 repayment monthly for 10 years. And get this, that's just tuition. That's not counting housing, food, material supplies, if God forbid I get sick, all of those extra life things. I'm funding myself and I'm realizing that it's just not feasible. That being said, not all hope is lost. My top program actually still has yet to give me my financial aid offer. That does include a fellowship that is fully funded, so that is still a possibility. I also have the possibility of being taken off the waitlist at the school only accepting 1 applicant that's fully funded, so you never know. And I'm also diversifying my options. I'm applying to residencies and internships, and if it doesn't work out for grad school at this moment, maybe that just means it wasn't supposed to. It's honestly been a lot for me to process, but I believe it'll all work out the way that it's supposed to. And I believe that I'll still make amazing art with or without grad school as well. But yeah, that's been a little update from my studio from the past couple of weeks. Thanks for stopping by.